Good morning, you lot. I hope you're all fantastically well, and I hope you've all had a very good week. Today for me now is a Saturday morning, a lovely Saturday morning. Don't know what the time is. Oh, it's just gone 6 o'clock. Now, the next one on the list of things to have a look at and get going is a Fidelity. So let's put you down on the bench and have a look, shall we? Now this is the one where I had this Fidelity to that bloody coax. Look, you put it everywhere. 213U. So thick that it just straightens out and makes some sound. Anyway, I thought I had a 2001 because that's what the box is. But when I opened up the box, I had a 1000 FM. There we go. Very cold out there today. Well, it's not cold out there. Anyway. You got that little note, you saying you use a PA, you got the insurance form and other stuff in there, but it's for the 2001, so I don't know where the 2001 is, but we've got a 2000. I'm going to take the mic off a bit. It's a Fidelity mic that's on it as well. A nice Fidelity mic, but it's a bit broken, but it still just looks like, it feels like it's still keys, so hopefully it does. Now, somebody, some idiot, has cut the wires off ridiculously short, as a lot of people tend to do. So I've got some wire here. No, it's not the right wire, but for testing purposes, it will do the job. This is just earthing wire, but what I can do, oh, this one's already stripped. Lovely, already stripped wire. So, where I put this one on? I'll put this one on the positive. Wrap that round there like that. Wrap it round like that. Now, because I'm very clumsy and things will touch things and zap, and I've done that in the past and killed stuff and zapped stuff and given myself the electrical shockos, I'm going to put some tape around this, and also I have to hold it together, because otherwise you move the radio around and things and the wires come wound or whatever you want to call it, and yeah, not good. So there we go, that's one done. Is it stripped on the other end? No, I've got to strip it on the other end so I can attach it to my power source. And then the next one we will attach to, have we got one stripped end or not? I don't know. Nope. So I have to strip one end. And then we can attach it to this. How's everyone going, by the way? You all having a good sort of time this summer? I don't know where you are. You lot might be all over the place, you know. But I hope everyone is all right. I was winding some people up on the radio last night. I was messing around with some stuff. I didn't want to say on the radio what I was messing around with. So I was making patch leads actually, but I didn't want to say what for. So when I was talking to people and they were saying, and then they said, "How long's your patch leads?" And I was like, well, I don't know, I didn't measure them, a couple of inches. And they were going, oh, it's supposed to be a metre long, otherwise nothing's going to work. And I was just like, yeah, well, I'm not bothered about that. They got annoyed. There's a bloke that comes on there, and I don't think he's got a sense of humour. He got somewhat annoyed. I think his name is Simon or something, I don't know. I sort of laugh anyway. I didn't lie, I was making patch leads. I just didn't want to say what I was making patch leads for, you know. There's certain things that nobody sees in anyone's shack and in anyone's home, you know, and nobody hears about. That's the way it works. Anyway, let's strip all this off. Sometimes I'm my own worst enemy because I wind people up and they don't like it and they get the ump, then I end up with no friends. Right, let's make sure that it's off. You can see this one. Oh, you can. Don't need pliers anymore, so I'll put it up there so you can see it a little bit better. Is it off? Yep, that's off. So let me get a couple of clamps. I'm going to attach this one to a battery. I've got a car battery sitting just over here. Because it's just easier, because my power supply's got things where I can jam wires in there, but they're all taken up and I don't want to disconnect everything, so I'm just gonna someone's out there on the radio. Anyway, so I'm just going to attach this to a car battery, and we should get some, and we'll get some power. Ow! And we'll get some power from it that way, I think. And it should be cleaner anyway, in theory. There shouldn't be any risk of any humming or buzzing that way. So we'll find out. So, it's attached to the battery now. So we zoom in a little bit and you can see, there we go. Is it going to come on? Oh, look at that. That's got a very nice feel to the button. Oh, I've just noticed though the old meter don't light up. Oh. The meter don't light up. Okay. Let's attach some aerial. Let's attach some aerial. Flick over the switch. The meter's not. The meter's not working as well. It's not just not lighting up. It's not actually working. Is there anyone out there, please, that can give me a radio check? I don't know if we're transmitting, really.
Yeah, no problem. Catch you later.
Someone out there talking. I'll tell you what, that's bugging me, that is, that meter. So before I see if it's even going to work, I'm going to take the cover off and see if there's a wire off or something for the reason why that's not working. I think that's what I'm going to do. Right, so I've got the old cover off there. I've got it on. The meter's just not working for some reason, so I'm just going to look around and see if I've got any loose wires, things like that. There's a capacitor on there. Don't know, it's probably, I'm hoping it's just a loose wire on the meter. But I wonder if this was the reason why it was put on the shelf, because the meter give up. It might have stopped transmitting, I don't know, but you can see the little bulb in there. There's a little bulb. The meter itself should work even if the bulb is gone though. And meters I don't think usually just don't stop working. It's usually a loose wire somewhere. So I'm just going to go through all this. Follow the wires to make sure they're all connected to what they should be connected to. And go from there. We'll see what happens. Brilliant. Wait, bloody tripod. Tell you what, these tripods don't last for 10 seconds. That's it, stay there. Lovely. Right. Oh dear. Anyway, there we go. Right, I've got the meter working. I just wiggled it around. Now I'm going to put it all back together. But I've unhooked the power and everything now, so I forgot to show you. But I'll show you in a minute. I'm just going to put it back together, and then we'll try and see if it's going to transmit anything once I've put it all back together. I know you say, why don't you test it before you put it back together? But I don't want to do that. I want to put it back together first. All right. Put the old front back on first. Someone's been in this before because all the side brackets are broken, and so is that one up there. See, that's broken, and them other side ones are broken. where you put the screws in. So someone has been in here before, I suspect, to try and fix that meter. Or have fixed the meter and it's gone again. One or the other. But there we go. So I'm going to put all this together and I'll catch you in a minute. Right then. Let's get the coax back again. And we've got a working meter. Hopefully it does transmit. I'll find out whether it does or not. Put that onto that one. Make sure I don't forget to switch antennas over. Put the microphone in. These must be Uniden boards. I don't know what they are. I didn't look. Anyway, a bit of that. Zooms you in. There we go, lovely. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Hello. I love it, it's transmitting. Oh, the meter's not going up and down. I think we've got microphone trouble. I think we got microphone trouble. Let's plug this one in and see what this one does. Hello? What channel are we on? 19. We're on the 19, but it's not transmitting. Definitely got it on the right aerial. Meter's not going up and down anymore though, which is annoying because it was a minute ago. When I keyed up, it obviously went to the power. But it's not transmitting anything. I've got the other radio on in the background. Behind, I've got another radio on. Obviously this one's got the antenna in it, but I'll still be able to receive on the other radio without an antenna plugged in the back, just for those of you that don't know that. So that's how you can test yourselves, you know. You can put the antenna in the radio that you want to test and then just have another radio on without an antenna in it and you'll be able to receive because you'll be local to each other. But it's not keying up, nothing's happening. Hello? No transmit. No transmitted error. Oh well, that's a shame, isn't it? That's a big old shame. It's a nice radio actually, it's in alright condition. I wonder if the meter not working is linked up to it not transmitting, or not transmitting. Nah, the meter. Usually, if you get a meter failed, the radio will still work. Well, in my experience, anyway, I've had radios before where the meters haven't worked, but I've still been able to transmit and I've still used the radio just without a meter. And it's only a meter, isn't it? Some radios don't even have a meter. So that's a shame. I might look into that further in the future. I won't be doing it in this video, but I might look into that further in the future. Or I might not. Don't know. But I mean, at least I managed to get it to light up, and it did work. The meter did. I turned it on and it went boop, like that, and you know, and I keyed up and it went boing, boing. So perhaps it's a loose connection in there, because when I keyed up, the meter it did go to the relevant power. Maybe when I've turned it upside down and put all the case back on and everything, that wherever that loose connection was, obviously because the meter's not working now, has moved again. So I might have to go and have another look through and see if I can find what connection was actually loose. Maybe it's a dry joint or something like that, or I don't know. Won't be doing that in this video though. We're just going through the radios in this video and seeing what ones work straight away and what ones don't. So the Fidelity 1000 FM half works. It comes on and it receives. I know it receives because we heard those other people talking, didn't we, when I first turned it on. It just won't actually transmit, but at least I got it to light up. We're all pleased and happy with that one. Now, who can guess what the next one's gonna be? The only two we got left that we haven't looked at now is this TTI, whatever it is, And it's Maxcom 4E. I'm quite excited for the Maxcom 4E. I'm not going to lie, I am quite excited. Because, you know, they weren't very good, I don't think, back in their day. But they look... they look like... Well, they just look good, man. They look old, don't they? Hey, look at that. That's 70s days. Well, it ain't 70s because it's 2781, but... It's the styling. Do you know what I mean? Fantastic. The stupid mic plug is ridiculous though. Why they had those stupid mic plugs, I don't know. But I've got another microphone here that's got that plug on it. So potentially I've got two microphones that would fit on it. This is the original Maxcom one. Dynamic microphone. I've got the radio on in the background. I think this is the... Oh, it might not be. It might not be the original Maxcom one. Well, anyway, that's not the point. I'm trying to think what my old Maxcom had on it. I don't know. But I've got two microphones that potentially fit it. We've got a burner left to test. Those are just droppers. We tested that old one. That's the one we just done. Yeah, so what one am I going to pick next, eh? The next video. Leave in the comments what one is it going to be, the TTI or the Maxcom. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one, dudes.